Alright, you guys, I'm back. So we just left the Vampire Isles because that was just not doing any good. This one skull was frankly too much for me. Sad. I did stock up though on some ingredients on these merc berries. They had an infinite amount. There's only a few, whatever, dollars or something. So, they definitely need to have some on there. And then there's also... Ale doesn't make it go up, does it? Okay. Thought I bought a drink or something. There we go. Iraq plus... Alright, there we go. Should slowly make it go up, I hope. Derelict ship. Oswald leads you to the forecastle where small, gaggled hands have gathered. A holy symbol in the air points toward port. It's a bed of men. Captain, we should give them to later lament or trouble mark my words. Alright, Irrelight, Charles, Stony. What's that? Alright. Spyglass. Use the spyglass. Pull out the spyglass and examine the derelict. Nothing moves on the above ship. You can spot a corpse sprawled out on the forecastle. At a few more seconds, examination reveals another aft. Behind the plague signal, you see a flag depicting a lit candle and an open doorway. Recognize that as an emblem of kind wayfarers, which is a paladin order. Something appears off into the distance. Those are Kith wayfarer colors. If the flag is true, they would rather sink their own vessel than risk spreading sickness to others. Address the ship's surgeon. Your thoughts, Eld and Grin. No one has signaled. Anyone on this ship is likely beyond help. The ship is a hazard, Captain, not just to anyone who comes across it, not to tell you your business, but I advise sinking it before someone gets it in their head to board it. Prepare your cannons, send it to the ocean's floor. You get a chance in something while the cannon raises guns, sound raises and defiant roars of volley hits. Ship has vanishing depths. More gain, ammunition loss. Ooh! Hell yeah, we got a whole bunch of level ups there. Let's just do a cross, see if there's any hints of another plague ship. Alright, flagship cries out of the front, indicating green flag billowing lazily in the breeze. Should be careful or we'll catch whatever took hold of poor souls. Still, there might be something worthwhile on board. So this is a little different. Maybe we can help. If we can cure them, we could just leave them in merciful death. Spyglass. A few deckhands appear to be taking stock of some cargo. Pale on the last. They appear exhausted. Pale to the last. They appear exhausted. They cloth drenched in sweat. Ready to go. This candidate needs practice. There's nothing to be done here. Stay clear and let's be on our way. Alright, pull alongside. The crew guides your ship next to the plague vessel, the decking, and appear shocked and apprehensive. Halo Mercy, the captain bursts out, his voice raspy. I didn't think anyone would come to our aid. Because the deckhand stands tall, but their unsteady posture betrays a sickness that seems to have infected them. What are your people affected by? The Sweeties hack, the captain says ruefully. It's not killed anyone. Rigor look away, but it saps our strength that is quickly spread throughout the crew. Call forth the sickest sailor from the crew. We'll bring them aboard, examine them, and provide suitable remedies. Board and loot the ship. There's nothing we can do then. Shrugs his eyes, but he nods proving the wise decision, Captain. Get some more experience from that. Now, where we're going to go next is... I wonder if this one... So that's avoiding the skulls. I think I go to Sayuka next. Actually, let's catch up. Support. Alright. Naval combat. I know that this is one of our what do you call it? Cannoner. We want this. Cancel. Leave. We got 2 cooks now that are the best. Alright. Let's try this again. Naval combat. But she's one of the bounties, so we're gonna have some fun with this. Alright. So let's see. We are there. We can turn. Of course you're doing that. Alright, full speed ahead. I'm gonna get out of the way so they shoot. Motherfucker. Misses. Oh yeah. Alright, now it's my turn. Hold position. Alright, now they're moving, so that's gonna give me hold position again. Okay. Now, fire the cannons. They have I don't know why I decided that, but you know, if it takes out their crew, that's good. 11 damaging in the sails. Alright. Crew of the vessel to take their positions, following a cry from the boats on the thunder of cannons fire across the sea, spyglass. Alright, they hit my hull. Alright, it's faster, the crew repaired. Okay, so we want to turn away from them. That is not what I wanted. Alright, you can hold as much as you want. I'm going to keep on going. So I'm trying to get to 400. Interesting. There we go. Now we are at the same. Alright, well, we'll just keep on going then, because if you're going to be aiming at me. There we go. Alright. 300. Oh, I didn't even need to get to 400. If I stay at 300 to 400, then I should be good on either way. Dang it, I wish I would have noticed this earlier. Alright, so we're going to turn. Oh, motherfucker. Sail so you don't hit me, even though miss 5 to a hull. Okay. Now you have to hold positions as a player because it's an insane amount of luck that they have. Damn it. Well, whatever. Grape shot again. Fired. Miss. 2 damage to the above crew deck. Screw into the positions. They shoot. They hit. Okay. We're gonna turn the other way. They're not moving. That's fine. Closed. We are holding pattern. They are holding pattern. She was faster, right? So, I mean, the good news is I'm faster as hell. So, wait. It has a low chance of dealing sail damage, even though I did a bunch of sail damage before. The dude chain shot does a lot of sail damage. So let's do that. Miss, hit 2 above tech. What? I don't understand it. Alright. Alright, well, I mean... I guess we'll just keep... Wait. 6 turns to 5 turns for this, so... Yeah, I mean, we'll just sail. Keep sailing for 5 turns, did I really need to do that? Ah, yes I do. Alright. These guys are always 1 damage, that's fine. Alright. Fire, port, chain shot. Damage to the sails. Nice. Alright. Swap the sides. You're gonna do cannonball. Only 30%? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Ugh. Hey! 14 to the hull. Nice. With some quiver maneuver, Divine secures the wind gauge. Skeleton has a chance to come claim it. Let's sail forward. Sail forward again. Fuckers. Turn. Of course they shoot. Oh, and they are now... How? That's interesting. Hold position. Cannonball. Chain shot. There we go. Sails. They are out. Sail. Hold position. We are going to grape shot to try to take off the cannoner. Did a bunch to the hull. You know, let's just board them. Alright. I mean, they look like they don't have a lot of healthy members. Go! Hendrik's not doing anything. What the hell?
That's how it's done. Beyond sick. You're mine.
Not possible.
Beyond sick.
There we go. Boom. Alright. Brush Citadel, let's go. Too bad we couldn't have docked there. I mean, since there's a dock there. Alright, so.
For taking me this far. This is where we part ways. For the moment.
What's going on, Maya?
Sura will want me to report in alone. Sorry, it's company business.
Fair enough.
I might not be back for a few days on account of this.
Choose inside she can reaches into her pack. She produces sealed message.
I'm supposed to handle this one alone. I won't ask you to come along or get involved.
First, it seems like she's looking down at Ikisa. In fact, maybe looking down at her feet. I'll go with you. Where are we bound? Don't I have a say in this? I assume you'll find our way back. More Atsura, dirty work. I don't like it. I'll go with you. Where are we bound?
When I said I won't ask, what I mean is you weren't invited. This is a one-woman, one-bird kind of job.
Okay.
Your
So I
other
actually
bird
did
friend can
understand
keep
that.
you company for a couple of days.
Without missing a bee belly, makes a rude hand gesture in
Go
this
have
direction.
fun. Chase a god,
That's awesome.
save an island. Do what you do best, Captain.
Give Atsura my regards, I guess. Try not to get yourself killed.
Awfully sentimental of you to suggest it.
She nods to you, holding your gaze at an extreme moment. Okay, I didn't see this coming. Supplies. I still need more money. And repair supplies. Came in. I think that's it. You can also sell some stuff. Like this, like that. Like this and that, like that and that. Exceptional silhouette, something like that. I don't know why I keep any of these, but I also don't know when I'm gonna get a new party member, and then ooh, we got eye patches. That's cool. Alright. So now I have enough money to buy a bigger ship. We're going to go with the Dow. Because why not? I don't know how this works. Oh, wait, stop. Exit. I hope that worked. I have no clue if it did or not. Hey. Looks like it did. You don't have enough crew members to properly manage ship. You don't have enough crew members to power... What? Oh, shit. Okay. So... I mean, this makes sense. You gotta get to port. Okay, here. Take all these guys off. No reason. Otherwise. Well, alright. Standard helm, standard lantern, standard anchor. These guns are probably gonna be good. Hull treatment. Can't take that off. That makes sense. But from here, got all that. We got a normal hull. So we gotta upgrade that at some point. I also don't have any cannons. Not any. Okay. So back to this, and we will take off the cannons. Okay. And we will sign everything. Alright, so this guy's that thing. You're there. Cannoner. Wait, isn't this guy someone else? Surgeon, yeah, he's a surgeon. Deckhand. Be the cannoner. Boatswain. Don't know what it does. But either way, now we have that. Cook, deckhand. Navigator. Deckhand. Expert deckhand. And then cannoner. There we go. Alright, cool. Cool shit. All right, so we're looking at something like nice from 0 to 4, like that. Okay, but didn't I have more than this? Oh boy. You can also do this one right here. It's a little bit worse, but fine. Then 300 to 600, and this is just really not that good. So we'll have to change this later on. But what is this? Crookspur colors. Maritime flags declare a ship's origin and lands. This is flag loyal slavers of Crookspur. If I wave this, I could maybe intercept the slavers without them knowing. Be all mischievous like. Supplies. Oh, hey, here we go. Refill ship supplies. I don't know why I have to do that since I haven't sailed this ship yet, but okay. Now 0 to 400, we have that. So we're going to buy one of these. We also are going to $300 to 600. 69. Double bronzer, so that seems good. It's 12 to 5. But this is I think I need to buy one of these. Arcane Lantern, travel speed. That's pretty cool. I'll buy one. Living steel anchor, combat speed, travel speed. Hell yeah, that's 16. So that's not good. 0 to about 6 to 7. Menagerie, rate, but pen creates a house of lives for pets that can't be taken on adventures. Creates a cabin's quarter to be more luxurious. Combat speed 12,000 though. Bright lantern. Okay. Well, go with that right now. And I'm gonna sell that one. 0 to 4, so none of that. And we need a pure long. And we need this to be replaced. Here's the thing though. 6 to 9. I want more than 6 to 9. Okay. Six to 9. That's what we're trying to beat, you guys. All right. 6 to 9. It's way worse. 6 to 9. 6 to 9. We got this. 205. 200 to 5. I don't like that. Imperial long gun. 6 to 9. 200 to 600. 12 to 15. It's fucking really good. But there's also another one down here. 6 to 9. So maybe not. You know, I wonder what would happen if I add this. I think I'm going to. Because there might be more of an effect that I don't realize. And this one, I'm going to add. I should just choose one of these. So I'm going to do one double bronzer. Okay. And I'm going to move you like that. Okay. And I really want to upgrade my frame, but I don't see gear in the hull treatment. There we go. Travel speed thing. Yeah, I'll just go with this for now. Alright. Finally. Boom. And we are off. Guess we already are off. Alright. I think Sayuka is where we're going to go next. That's another one. So, Sayuka. Where's Sayuka? Northwest is Crooksburg, and Crooksburg, and I thought there was something with Sayuka. Sayuka. Yeah, oops. Say. There we go. Speak to Fleet Master Akoya. I made the smuggler's price and acquired the cargo. All that's left is to deliver it to the port of Sayuka. Right, okay. That's that small side quest. The one where the lady comes out of nowhere. She's talking about breathing underwater. She was like in the cast for who knows how many days.
Sayuka at last.
There we go.
I must go. Discovery awaits. Agrasima, Captain.
She bows to you. Only our people have traveled as widely as ours. Only your people.
Welcome to Sayuka. You are welcome in Sayuka, traveler, as surely as the winds stir the sea.
During out, a Hawaiian woman gives you a sunny smile that shows every one of her points.
No. How many times must I demonstrate the proper way to greet a visitor?
Undersecretary makes an emphatic chopping motion on his hand, snarling currents.
I must have forgotten again. Will you remind me of the line, Undersecretary?
We say clear skies, traveler. Simple, elegant, and no smiling. Do you understand, Greeter Tebe?
Can you repeat it once more? I want to make sure I've got it.
As she turns wide, innocent eyes on the Undersecretary. Undersecretary opens his mouth to speak, but his expression abruptly clouds. He shoots a scowl at Tibet and elects instead not to dignify her joke at his expense.
Questions, traveler?
Can you tell me about
Sayuka, known to my people as Ribiri, is a colonial outpost of the Royal Deadfire Company.
Tibet makes no effort to hide the boredom in
The
his
island of
voice.
Sayuka is the Royal Deadfire Company's center of engineering research and development in the archipelago. Our work is directed by Fleet Master Okaya, the youngest Rawatayan ever to hold the title. Best of her class at the Naval Academy in Tokoa, and a brilliant engineer, our Fleet Master.
Pride
You
warms the
forgot
voice.
to mention the giant sharks, Undersecretary.
Wait. Giant sharks?
Giant sharks, giant coral, giant trees, Hekira. The only thing not bigger in Sayuka is Askorna.
Ooh.
Small mercy.
Undersecretary about her
No one
giant
knows
shark.
why things grow large in Sayuka, but there are all sorts of theories. Me? I think Gallowayne smiles on us.
Cheeks glow with a faint blush, the first authentic emotion you've seen across her face.
Superstition is unbecoming of a Royal Deadfire Company officer.
I say, it's a lucky thing I'm not one then.
Why are you dressed like Royal Deadfire Company soldier? Tibet?
Kira, I wonder the same every day.
Tibet tugs at the neck of his uniform and rolls his dark eyes at the Undersecretary when she thinks he's not looking.
Tebe learns to perform her duties as a Rawatayan might.
The Undersecretary straightens his back and squares his shoulders. Speaking of
Her
that,
fellow Juana show a lamentable disinterest in the proper way of doing things.
he nods curtly in Tibet's
Do not
direction.
speak about me as if I am not here.
What was the Undersecretary's
A career
like?
sandal sniffer and busybody. So far as I can tell.
You ungrateful sag! I am the second in command to Fleet Master Okaya, the governor of your piddling little island, and I will not be mocked by a smart-mouthed idler like you!
Undersecretary Giles quiver with barely contained
So
rage.
I have heard many, many times.
He meets her eyes and raises her eyebrows and whisper, "Is it just me, or is this guy terrible?"
You don't know the half of it.
A bitch smile plays at the corner of her mouth.
What was that, Greeter Tebe?
Surely just the breeze. Undersecretary.
Impish smile glows in
You
my
will call
grin.
me Sir.
Akira, I certainly will not.
Farewell. Did I've loan effects of seawater temperature on coral growth? We start by saying it was an accident. I don't know what they're talking about. So I didn't catch the first bit. Game boards scuffed the scratches with frequent use. Poultry, random. Chicken. Lots of chicken. Got some people over here. I don't know how. I'm surprised it didn't. Wait, what is this? Longhouse? It's probably where I want to sleep, right? Yeah. Let's go in here so we can at least get my party roster back up to 5.
You hear my prayers over all this noise? Those Raparu dare make such a racket in my longhouse? What were those royal Deadfire fools thinking?
A large wanted man glares down at the length of his building, his fist clenched tight. You're an ass. At least the Royal Deadfire built you a better home. It's a shame company stuck you in here with all the common folk. I'll just say you're an ass.
How long have you been gone from the Deadfire that you can't see what an affront this is to our people? Pah!
Warrior grunts and sneer, lifting his
What do
up.
you want?
Your room looks much nicer than the others.
I am Mataru, a warrior. The best quarters are mine by right, and yet I cannot display my most precious possession, my grandmother's warhammer, for fear the Raparu might steal it. It is absurd.
Why would they steal it?
They know no better. A Juana
Jeez.
soul is not born into the Raparu without reason, after all.
There's this rolling his eyes. How did the Royal Deadfire come into control of Sayuka?
Not even the greatest Mataru can stand against a fleet of Rauatayan warships.
Warrior speaks to the bitter, shaking his head. Alright, farewell.
Consider it done.
One of the guards has slept his way through half of Sayuka.
Over, then under, then twist. Good.
Crazy over flat personal belongings that couldn't fit in
so
one house.
easy when you do it.
Karu. My house is too noisy to hear. I can hardly hear myself. Sarah. Middle-aged Karu woman raises her brows in question when you approach. Her hands too full with braided ropes of dried reeds to greet you properly. Besides her hand, an elderly Raporo man awkwardly grasps his own bundle of fruit.
Oh, hello. Come to watch me tie rugs, have you?
Asaro here has been teaching me.
He indicates the woman beside him with a dip of his chin. Corner of his mouth twitched like he's trying to hide a smile.
What say, traveler?
Is this stressful having all castes living together in one building?
It's not so bad, excepting the nights Waturi gets into the palm wine.
Akira. But that man does snore loud enough to call down the rains.
She snorts and Ninja beside her smothers a raspy
There's
chuckle.
hardly any space to tie my rugs, to be certain. And I haven't had a moment to myself in weeks.
But there are also new friends to be made.
Finishes her sentences with a warm smile. Oh man, they're getting it off. Can you teach me how to tie a rug? Isn't it unusual for Karu or Power to do the same work?
It is, as you say. But I have always admired the beautiful rugs Osaru makes.
And Nadunga can fix anything. Is it not reasonable we should learn from each other?
Though she smiles as she speaks, Osaru's words hold a defensive edge as if she had to explain their unusual arrangement many times before.
Akira, especially if we must suffer Waturi together.
Slight grin spread across the old man's face and he elbows Osaru playfully
Just
with his head.
so.
Swats his arm away with a small laugh. Then her thoughts return to Wataru. She makes a face like she's been with an underripe kawi fruit. Can you teach me how to tie a rug?
It's not a skill one learns in an afternoon. But should you wish to spend many months here in this longhouse, you're
Deep
welcome.
Rhodey laughed at her.
I say, we have the room. So long as you do not mind sleeping like so many scrolls stuffed in a shelf.
Carry the winds with you, traveler.
Alright. Need to get along now. Paru. All right. As is Quidleaf. Near identical beds are built, but upper privacy. Yeah. Go ahead and tell me that. What say, traveler? I don't know what say. I thought I'd be sleeping here. So you guys already booked for the night. Alright. Broad-shouldered man with a long, jagged scar across his brow argues with a woman outside the house. He throws his hands up about to shout, but the woman cuts him off mid-exclamation.
I will not return to the Longhouse, Weto, never! And I won't blunt my teeth about it further!
She plants her hand firmly on her hips and juts out her chin.
But what are you so stubborn? The Rawatayans do us a great favor and you spit in their faces.
Weto ceases his shouting when he notices you
My
listening.
brother, is there something I can do for you?
Is there a problem here?
Not at all, not at all. My sister and I are just having a small disagreement.
Weto rubs at the back of his neck and looks
It
away
is
embarrassed.
because you speak like this that I yell at you in the first place! You're beginning to sound like those Rawatayan outlanders, and it shames me to say so.
What's the problem with the Rawatayans?
Ignore her. She has an urchin up her ass about our cousins from the north and can't be persuaded.
So painful.
I should know. I've tried.
He shoots it at you.
Is it so unreasonable to want to protect my culture, our culture, from our greedy neighbors?
Spits on the ground between you and the grits
They
with you.
arrive in ships laden with goods they believe will please us and think that gives them the right to build their walls on our land. Then they act surprised when we don't all fall at their feet with cries of gratitude.
Sounds like Red turns are doing you a favor. Shrug. She has a point.
Akira, don't encourage her. I will never hear the end.
We are no strangers to the menaces of the Deadfire. Pirates, colonials, Nagati's children. We have bested all of them before. We don't need them or their walls to keep us safe. And we surely don't need their longhouse.
Weto, why do you support the Rawatayans? What does all this have to do with the Longhouse? The Hana and Rawatay are both Ama. Why not?
Under
Yeah,
whose banner? Rawatai's? Then we cease to be Huana as surely as if they conquered us.
We have the land and resources Rawatai needs, and they have the military might we lack. We share a common ancestor. Why not create a common culture? Together we would be strong.
I say, if you truly believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I thought.
What does that have to do with the Longhouse, though?
Another of the Rawatayans' tricks.
Tricks.
When our huts were destroyed in the storms, they did not rebuild them like they were as we requested. They built this longhouse instead. Are you not one people? They said. Why do you live divided, each caste apart from the others? They believe they know what's best for us, but how we live is not their business.
I can understand you arguing that they're insensitive, but they did just build you a house. It sounds like they did it, not you. But if this conversation had happened before they built it, then yeah, that would have been insensitive, and I can understand then y'all being really upset more than if they had built it trying to help, and then you guys are saying, nah.
The Fleet Master says we are weak because we don't work as one. She doesn't see that it's our differences that make the Huana strong. She doesn't want to see it, lest it put the lie to their enterprise here.
You have obviously not been to the gullet. You have not been to the gullet. At this point, you're being ignorant too. Why do you support the Red
We are no
Tigers?
strangers to storms. But last year we suffered many powerful ones in quick succession, and our harvest of Koiki fruit was destroyed. Prize share was rationed, famine loomed, and then the Rawatayans sent ships, load after load of food, enough to see us to the next harvest. They could have left us to die, but they didn't.
It was only a ploy to make us dependent on them, Akira. We took their food and helping hands, and now we sleep in their buildings and watch the sea from their walls.
They are being sneaky. We already know that. I mean, like, we have our quest line there, so Red Tigers understand what's important. Juana should force your own pass. We'll go all in for your heads. I think that's the truth.
Then leave, Akira. Unless you wish to drown with us both.
Chips nearly across her arms. She looks away. Her
I
teeth
say,
chatter.
if you have nothing constructive to add and don't intend to help, then take my sister's advice and go. We have cynics aplenty. We will live without one more.
Reese's tips shoulders and frowns. She twitches and looks at him with the corner of her eyes, but it doesn't seem to shake him off.
I hate to see Tippa and Weto fight.
Speaking of that, what is my current reputation with them? Alright, so Juana is 2. And next Jax is 1. Chikawara Village. Royal Deadfire Company is only one. Man. Yeah, let's south.
My brother. Is there some...
Oh, okay. Everyone seems to know me. Tell me. Worker, lonely dog. Fish in the ranks of this, whatever. Alright, youngest woman leans. A young woman leans against the till, her eyes half closed. She jerks awake when she hears the scuff of boots on the flagstone, fumbles for something to polish and efforts. Busy.
What can I do for you?
She looks familiar. Surreptitiously wipes a bit of drool from the corner of her mouth. What do you have instead? Can you tell me about this place?
Put your eyes on me.
Alright. What the hell is this? It's a great sword. What is this? It's a spear. Huh. Alright. Whatever sale.
All the wonders of...
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, let's talk to this one again.
Let me know if you're in the market.
Let's tell me about this
Sayuka?
place.
Bit of a backwater if you ask me, but don't tell the fleet master. This used to be where the fleet would send a person after they'd seen a fellow sailor blown to bits by a cannonball or what have you. That was before those mad druids out in the bog started sending bears and wild cats over the walls, of course.
How did a human end up in the serving the World Deadfire Company?
Everyone's always got to ask. Not that I blame them. It is a good story.
She slips a thin blade from length of her boot and begins to clean her fingernails.
I was seeing this guy. Let's call him, oh, I don't know, Kono. Kono and I had been carrying on a while when I started making noise about wanting to move in. Frightened the boy so bad, he went and joined the Royal Deadfire Company in the middle of the night. Thing is, I'm a deft hand with a throwing knife, and I know my way around 10 kinds of blades. So I followed him into the service.
Oh my god.
Pulled my weight, got on a good ship. Kono eventually left to go to poetry school or what have you. But I stayed. Haven't heard a complaint yet.
That's toxic, man. Subtle marks on the fish hide suggest that something unusual size haunt the waters around Suka. Who's this? It's a soldier. Let's go down here. Got some people over here. Coral's Mason. Hagfish. Can't say animal. Alright, this person, let's see what you got to say. Found a man dressed in worn, dirty leather. His long, scraggly beard is encrusted with salt. His curling hair has clearly not seen a comb sometimes. Toenails in his barefoot are cracked and torn. The only thing of any value that he carries is an amulet.
Oh, greetings.
He hesitates a moment before saying,
Might I help you with something?
Tell me about yourself.
I suppose.
It looks like you quizzically, perhaps unsure why you've asked him such a personal question.
I was a proud man once. A gold pack knight.
Hell yeah.
Then I took a job and it went poorly.
Uh-oh.
I could no longer stay with the order after that.
Takes a fairway look as you run
In the
this.
years since, I have wandered the length of the Deadfire, dedicating my life to self-discipline and abstination from worldly distractions. It is only through suffering that the soul becomes strong. Do you understand?
I'm gonna have to
Well,
learn something from you.
I am waiting for someone. But I do not know when they will arrive or who they will be when they get here. All I know is that they are a seer, and they seek me.
How do you know that?
So I wait.
Then how will you recognize them? I see.
I should hope that you do, young man.
Can you teach me what you learned in your years of
You
wanting
would
to differ?
ask an old man to share his wisdom? Well, I suppose I could. For 3,000 copper.
Why not?
Thank you, traveler.
It tells you what you learn about making and keeping a bargain in his years as Go Back Night, showing you how to tell when a merchant knows his wares are of poor quality or overpriced. When you're satisfied, you won't get fleeced by the next back alley charm dealer you come across. He sends you on his way. We learned his training. I like how they had that in this game. It's kind of cool. Alright, let's go in here.
Bring trouble, I hope.
Of course I do. This book spines are cracked and the pages Much dog-eared. Alright, Fleetmaster Okayo stares with unwavering intensity at a small sea of papers strewn across her desk. She holds a pencil lightly in one hand and absently taps the tip of it against her lips. After a moment, a low hum escapes her throat. The sound ends with a harsh scoff, then she flicks her eyes from the
Artillery trajectory calculations. Terribly tedious and lamentably imprecise in a storm.
Okay.
You must be the watcher the Hazanui sent. You found me with a rare spare moment.
Nice. The Hauzani Karu asked me to deliver some cargo to you.
I've received a report from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your swift delivery of our cargo.
Cheery smile brightens her otherwise serious features. Say nothing about the smugglers.
Well,
she raises an eyebrow.
I've received a report from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your swift delivery of our cargo.
The Hazanui didn't say I'd be ferrying human cargo.
Why would she? You're a courier.
Stares at you in genuine bewilderment.
In any event.
Okay. Kaya thoughtfully taps her pencil against the edge of her
The
desk.
Hazanui's missive suggested you might be able to help us with an issue at port.
Moderate positive reputation gained for the Royal Deadfire Company. I'll hear you out, but I'm not making any promises.
Naturally. You may have noticed the outsized coral in the harbor.
Gestures through the dock beyond her office door.
There's something unnatural about the coral's growth. About everything on this island. And no matter how we trim it back, it only grows larger. My engineers deduced that the origin of this disturbance is somewhere off the coast of Sayuka, and I'd like you to investigate.
Okay.
Talk to Avera in the workshop if you care to learn more. I would be grateful for your help here, Watcher.
She gives you a sharp little nod, punctuated by the crack of her pencil against the desk, then returns to her work. Want to ask you something?
Well?
What does that World Deadfire Company hope to achieve in Archipelago?
How much do you know of Rawatai, Watcher?
Some.
I see.
Taps her ever-present pencil against her lips.
It's a challenging place. Whatever manages to grow in our thin soil, the storms destroy. The rough country, we call it.
Affection creeps into her voice.
We have to trade for much of what we need, and the Huana have proven to be valuable partners. The Deadfire is markedly more comfortable than Rawatai. The archipelago is also an excellent place from which to study the storms of Andra's mortar.
Excuse me, sorry. She gestures broadly at a spyglass on her desk. What does Royal Company hope to achieve in the archipelago? What's your take on the Royal Deadfire relationship with the Huana?
That's a weighty question.
She narrows her eyes, reassessing you. That's why I asked. I don't see why it should be. Well, I said first one. Strolls through her nose. Her gaze falls on the pencil in her hand, which begins to tap thoughtfully along the edge of the
It's
desk.
a reasonable inquiry. The Huana are pliant enough and willing to work hard when properly motivated. We have as much right to this land as they do. If they plan to do nothing with it, it's our duty to steward it for them.
What does the Royal Company achieve? Some of the Huana seem unhappy.
They'll adjust in time. Besides, it could be worse.
She looks at her desk, her mind quickly gone somewhere else. After a long silence, she hurriedly scribbles a note in the margin of one of her reports. Red Tide intervention will be a net good in time.
Quite.
Her eyes glow with mirth, shining in the polished tone.
The Valians don't care about the Deadfire, really. They'll strip mine the archipelago of luminous Audra, then abandon it for the next shiny bauble that catches their eye.
That's extremely true.
They're like magpies in that way. Magpies in silly hats.
Alright, let's try it one more time. What are you trying to achieve?
How much do you know of Rawatai, Watcher?
Say nothing.
I'm not surprised. You must see the land to understand the nation it's birthed. I believe that in my bones. It's a challenging place. Whatever manages to grow in our thin soil, the storms destroy. The rough country, we call it. We have to trade for much of what we need, and the Huana have proved... The archipelago is also an excellent place from... That's a weighty...
No.
It's a reasonable... We have as much right to this land as they do. If they plan to do nothing with it, it's our duty to steward it for them. Very well.
Alright, who are you?
Did you not read the name on the door before you came in? You do know you're in the office of the Fleet Master, I hope.
She knits her brows, like, innocently. Wow, really? How thrilling.
A smart mouth. What a rare treasure.
Rolls her eyes skyward.
I'm a fleet master of the Rawatayan Navy stationed at Sayuka, a research colony of the Royal Deadfire Company.
Roughly Alexander
You
Books.
misunderstand. I don't command ships. I command this port. Rawatayan vessels docking here are under my protection, but I don't tell them where to go. That's the Hazanui's job.
I see. She nods, looks briefly at her desk, distracted by a table of figurines. As she reads, she twirls her pencil between her fingers, stopping briefly to take a few brief notes. She appears to have forgotten you entirely. Fair enough. Watch yourself around. There's a hawk here. Purpose. Something. Alright. No need to break into her shit. Let's open this, see if we can. Workshop. Engineer. Hell, this is gunpowder. Okay. Engineer. When you first enter the workshop, you find Valiant scientist Irvera, a large Almo man in heated conversation. He gestures wildly. His mouth is set in a hard grimace that bears his pointed teeth. Irvera reminds him with her hands planted firmly on her hips. When he spots you, his eyes widen.
This area is strictly off limits to non-company personnel. What are you doing here?
Calma, amico. Is this not the casito your Hazanui said she would send?
Irvera rolls her eyes. That's me. How can I help? I'm not making any promises until I know what's in it for me.
How terribly reasonable of you.
Casts a sharp glare towards Irva, who only
But
strikes.
you'll have to take that up with the fleet master. I haven't the authority to give you much more than directions, I'm afraid. Now, if we might get back to the topic at hand, I've surmised that a magical disturbance must be the source of the problem. So far as I can tell, the most likely candidate is a strange magical signature emanating from someplace off the southeast coast of the island, deep beneath the sea.
The Huana's records show that an ancient and Guithan ruin, Signath Mor, once stood at that approximate location. I do not doubt that something in that ruin is the source of the trouble. Perguano, take this. It is my masterpiece, Uck.
She leaves a large bulbous helm off a nearby shelf and hands it to you. Diving equipment. There we go. That's what it looks like.
The helmet should allow you to breathe underwater for time enough to deal with the disturbance, provided, of course, that you hurry.
Okay. You're not exactly shorthanded here. Why not send your own people?
None among the company share your particular history with Anguithan artifacts. You are, in essence, the perfect candidate for our our research. The Royal Deadfire Company thanks you for your assistance, Watcher.
And your bravery. Aura Taugori.
Good luck.
Hazanui demanded additional cannons. We must oblige her.
We cannot spare the weight. Already the ballast is overtaxed.
The glass insets in the
Increase
strange
the
dome.
size of the ballast then.
And store it where? Then we must increase the size of the ship.
Take your concerns to the Valiant. This mess is her responsibility now.
Alright, let's try this again. The glass inset in the strange dome is very thick. Okay. Engineer. Let's start this way.
Stay out of the way.
Okay. For disguise.
Consider it done.
Whatever hides beneath this tarp reeks of breast polish and machine oil. Probably submarine. Which, in this game, I would like to see. That'd be kind of interesting. I think.
We're under attack. Hold them off while I tell the others.
What are you talking about?
There's no time. I have to warn the engineers.
Oh shit. Defend Sayuka. Well, what if I don't want him? Concentration.
You can't
Take this.
Oh, good. Smart stoning.
How do you like that?
Quick, toss me something else.
No pen. I don't know what no pen means. Oh, these are just. Oh, right. They did talk about like the. Sure. They can shit explode with their fists. The wildlife coming to attack them earlier.
Oh, good. Moe, Ixie, Alma.
We can take them.
Just keep on following these guys. Exceptional club.
Another fool.
Death.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah. Better try something else.
Just kidding. Kill the tiger first. There we go.
You better run.
Say your prayers. Oh, good.
Let's see. Speak to Fleet Master. Oh, you've got blah 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 blah. Oh no! Engineer died. Ah! The Fisher, he died too.
Not a problem.
These guys died too. Oh god. Definitely legitimately lost some people. Oof. Alright.
I'm
What's
told
up?
you were instrumental in our stand against the Druids. Well done.
500.
The Druids have harried us from the moment we made landfall.
Your people fought admirably.
For a bunch of pencil-twiddling engineers, you mean? Several
Yeah.
days ago, I dispatched a small force to quell them, but I've heard nothing of them since. To be frank, I suspect they were killed. And I no longer have enough people to repel another attack.
Definitely not.
We Rowattians are tougher than most, but we're engineers all the same. We weren't trained to fight. Given your impressive showing in our hour of need, I'd hoped I might impose on you with a request for aid.
This isn't a charity, lady. Oh, let's take
Go to the bog where I sent my people. You'll find the Druids' leaders there, no doubt. Kill them. Should you do so, the Royal Deadfire Company would stand in your debt. And I would be immensely grateful.
Alright. Now, I'm going to go back to the ship so I can get my other party member. That, for some reason, I wasn't asked. Flat? That's not it. I see. Okay. Okay, there's that coral thing. Alright, a loss. Okay. Let's go. Okay, on foot. Aerial sights. Search the location. Keep searching. Don't stop. Got pike. Got wand. Signal of Nightmare Wardstone. Alright. Let's go to the bog. Here we go. Alright. Travel to the broad. Find and kill the druid leaders. Definitely doesn't seem like they survived. Alright, before we get any further, I want to do metaphysics, I want to do mechanics. Actually, I want to do more stealth because she needs to get better at that. God dang it. Rope breaks enchantment. This really avoids the next attack. But now the range too specifically. Afterwards, Rogue's next primary attack paralyzes the target. Afterwards, Rogue is temporarily invisible. Rogue travels through beyond appearance specifically to experience the next attack. Okay. I like this one.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Rise, rise, protect the bog.
Oh boy.
Just say the word. Already on it. Ready when you are. Not a problem. Can't hide from me.
Just like
This weapon's no good to me.
Did I just see that Aloth is... Okay. Thought for a second Aloth was... Oh, not in the back, and I was like, the fuck?
nuh-uh, didn't work.
Fireball. Trying to select as many as I can.
Yeah?
What are you guys doing?
Yeah. Hey, watch, take this.
What the hell?
Beyond seek. You're mine.
Yeah.
Lava beyond seek.
Happy to oblige.
What are... Why are you guys not... Oh.
Just say the word. That's not very helpful. Can do.
I don't know why I was... My guys were stopping so often. It's annoying. Alright. Oh, hey, what is this? Mini bear? Bear cub? Makes more sense than a mini bear. Don't know why,
Consider it done. Head. Death to our enemies!
Just
Quick,
like that.
toss me something else. Ha! Ha ha! You can't
Could use
win.
something to put a...
Oh my god, it's happening again. Okay, wait, where is this chick?
Enemies over that way. That's not
Could
very
use
helpful.
something to put a little pep in my step.
Nice job.
What can I do you for? I hear you.
Stop.
Oh, good.
Oh, Berker's down. Sporling.
Just say the word.
Come now, step into the light.
Nice.
What can I do you for? Happy to oblige.
That's not very helpful. Lava beyond
Wow, this guy's...
Time to separate the chaff. That's the stuff. I'm
Right.
fixing to be sick.
There we go.
Uh-huh.
Can't hide
Oh shit.
me.
Oh, good. I can scarcely believe
I
it.
honestly want to take you further back. That was easy.
Already on it.
Okay. Oh, I haven't gotten everywhere. Okay, so let's go over here. There we go. Alright, so the final four godlike druids waiting for you in the clearing. The death and the moon godlike whisper to one another. The gaze occasionally falling on you. The nature godlike sways slightly on her feet, her eyes half closed, while the fire godlike balls his fists in his sides and grits his
Your
teeth.
every step fouls the ground. Why do you pollute this sacred place?
This is none of yours, or I've come to end your conflict with the Red Deadfire Company.
The Rawatayan invaders trespassed upon our sacred ground and ignored our overtures. The fault for this conflict lies not with us.
Yeah, they're definitely invaders. The flame of summer's hair burns briefly brighter, autumn gently calm.
Why should we believe you are any different?
This question is genuine one. She is intent to hear you out. Your disagreement with the Royal Deadfire endangers the island. I want to make peace.
Eloquent though your words may be, they will build no peace between us and the invaders. They or we must leave this island, and we shall not be moved. Leave this place, Watcher, and do not return lest you wish to meet an early end.
Let me take a little look
The
around
time
first.
to gawk has passed. Kill the trespasser.
Ah! Alright.
Oh?
This is futile. Something to put a little pep in my step. Can we not finish this?
Let's do it again.
Would seem I'm stuck.
I'm on it. That's it.
I really don't understand why nobody's
Get thrashed.
attacking.
Just say the word.
What's going on here?
You can fight. Here's something special.
Madico. I need to try something else. Just sweet redemption. So help me.
Yeah. Better run.
I did forget to save before I talked to these guys. I just kind of came out of nowhere. Definitely didn't see them. It'd been nice to have saved them. Figure out what happened. St. Lawrence Mercy. They definitely didn't have much patience.
Consider it done.
A question, Watcher? How might I assist?
Alright, so we're gonna actually look at that hunting season. Pillars of Eternity. Hunting season. We're gonna see if walk through. You can also flee Sayuka. Okay, once you're taken care of, speak with the fleet master. Sure, thank you. Expands the druids attacking. Alright. Once there, short custom will play during which they'll summon a cluster of SS and vines. Right, and already did that. Reach the druids in the northeast corner. There are 4 of them. Talk to the druids. You can either attack them outright or attempt to resolve the situation peacefully. The later is only available if you are a druid ranger and have at least 13 diplomacy, or if you bear the natural's mark and avoid dialect options mentioned in RDC. The diplomacy option then also requires that you are a druid, ranger, or nature godwise, otherwise they will simply tell you to leave. When Tigger is in your party, you can ask him assistance, but has a question and choice should you choose to help the druids. Regardless, you don't want to negotiate the peace, and then, okay. Agree to help. If you instead agree to kill Fleet Master Arikaya. Okay, yeah, no, I mean, sounds like because I wasn't one of these 3 classes, nothing would have happened anyways.
I hope your effort to resolve the coral situation is meeting with success.
The druid leaders are dead.
Excellent. You are as dependable as I've been told to expect. Now we can begin logging in earnest.
Sweet.
Regarding your reward, we seized a cache of weapons from a gang of pirates we caught sniffing about Sayuka. Of course, we only use regulation weaponry here, so I'd appreciate it if you'd take these off my hands before one of my engineers does something foolish with them.
Alright, get an item. Seedless Emrakul. Okay, awesome. Concussion grenades.
You found me with a rare...
Alright, awesome. That's the end of this episode. See ya.